But what happens if somebody says, can you move your mark? Does anybody know how to properly move their mark? Ooh, big question here.
Anybody know? Dylan.
With your club. Measure with your club.
Measure with the club? Okay, that's good. So I'm going to go over here, show right here. I hope this is showing up. So what I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark my ball. And somebody says, Coach B, I need you to move that one to the left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to point my club at a fixed target like a tree or a bunker or something. And I'm going to come down here. Sorry, it's kind of hard. And I'm going to put this over here like that. So I moved it one putter head length to the left. So now that I moved it, when it's my turn to play, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and I'm going to go back the other way. I'm going to move the mark and then I can put the ball down. So one of the biggest things I see young people doing is they walk over here and they just put the mark over here like this. You actually have to mark the ball first, set the club down, move the mark, and you got to move the mark back and then put the ball back down. So it's important that you understand that. And also, if you ask somebody to move their mark, it shows awesome sportsmanship if you remind them to put it back, because some people forget. You know, if they putt from the wrong spot, they get penalized. So if you ask them to move it, remind them to move it back. That is showing super, super, super awesome sportsmanship. Next question will be, what are you allowed to fix? Give me 3 things that you can fix on the putting green.
Dylan has his hand raised.
All right, Dylan, hit me with one.
You can like smooth out the grass, or you can like get the rake to smooth out the bunker.
Okay, this is just on the putting green, not the bunker. So smooth out the grass. Well, why would the grass not be smooth on the putting green?
It could be like there's like a big pile of grass from other people hitting it.
Okay, possibly. Let's go with this. So somebody walks with their shoe and they have their spikes, and their spikes drag along the ground and scruff up the ground. You're allowed to fix that. It used to be that you couldn't fix it, but now you can. Okay, we're gonna go with somebody else. Somebody else. What happens? What's it called when the ball falls out of the air from 150 yards away? The ball comes out of the ground and makes a dent in the ground. Does anybody know what that's called?
Audrey. Audrey, go ahead.
Oh, divot. It's a divot.
It's divot's what you take when you actually take a chunk of turf out of the ground. This is when the ball actually hits the green. It's called a anybody know? Okay, it could be called a ball mark or a pitch mark. So when the ball comes down from way up high to the ground, it comes down, boom, and it makes a dent in the ground. It's called a ball mark or a pitch mark, and you're allowed to fix those. You're allowed to fix somebody scuffing up the cleat marks, and you're also allowed, does anybody know the last one? What about when, because they move the hole usually daily at most golf courses or every other day. So
John
where they've moved on. Who?
John.
John, all right. Hit me, John.
Like take the flag out of the hole if you're close to it.
Okay. Do you have to take the flag out?
No.
Okay, that's correct. You can leave it in if you want. You can take it out if you want. It used to be that you had to take the flag out of the hole. You could not putt with the flag in the hole, because if you hit the flag, it would be a penalty. But that's not the case anymore. You can leave it in if you want. It actually helps speed up the pace of play if you leave the flag in. But where the hole used to be placed, so if I move the hole over here, I've got to fix where the hole used to be and put kind of a piece of grass back in there. So you're allowed to fix that if that's really uneven. Here's a question for you. Big trivia question. Raise your hand if you think you know the answer. When you get to the putting green in the fall and all the leaves are falling down and there's twigs and acorns and leaves. Are you allowed to move all those off the green? Anybody? Are you allowed to move the leaves and twigs?
Miss Watson.
Miss Watson.
Yes, I think so.
That's okay. Do you know what those leaves and twigs are called when they're on the putting green like that?
I think it's debris or something like that.
Okay. It's called a loose. It's called a loose impediment. So a loose impediment is anything that occurs in nature, like leaves and twigs and sticks and acorns, as long as they're not fixed and growing, they're still not part of the tree. If they've fallen off of the tree, now they're considered a loose impediment. We can move those out of our way on the putting green to allow us to have a clean path to the hole. Because who wants to putt over leaves and sticks and twigs and logs and whatever else? Wouldn't be very easy to play the game of golf. So we want to make sure we can move those, have a good clean path to the hole, make it. Now, we talked about the flag stick, line of putt. So are you allowed to step in anybody's line? This is a big one especially for the young people. So I've got my ball here and the hole's way over here. Are you allowed to step on the grass in between there?
Anybody? Dylan.
No.
Okay. The answer is technically you could, but it's poor etiquette. You should not step on somebody's line of putt because it makes a dent in the ground. So make sure that you look around and you see where everybody's ball is or their ball mark is. And if you don't know, ask, because that way you're not stepping in somebody's line, which is considered poor etiquette. So we want to make sure that we're showing that we have proper etiquette anytime that we play. Make sure you're not stepping in somebody's line, especially as you get closer to the hole. Like if you put it up there and you get real close and you want to just tap it in, make sure you're not going to step in somebody's line in that situation, because we want everybody to putt on the smoothest surface as possible. All right, could everybody make sure you mute your computer back? Getting a lot of reverb there. All right, good. Okay, so gone over perseverance. That means we are never giving up. We're going to keep trying, even when things get tough. You gotta really stick in there and keep trying. Golf is not an easy sport, but the more you play it, the better you're going to get. If you give up, not good, because you'll never get there. So just keep trying, keep working hard at it. You got everybody here at First Tee rooting for you. We believe in you. We know you can do it. So keep at it. Keep trying hard. Make sure you try more foods. I promise you, later on in life, you're going to kick yourself like I kick myself now, because I didn't eat all those foods way back when, and I really missed out because now I eat everything. We've learned about the putting green, the things you can and can't do. Make sure that you understand those. That way you are playing the right way. You're abiding by the rules. And I want to see your games. Send those in by next week. I want to see those creative minds, those wheels are turning, because you guys are at home. I know you got some time to do some stuff. So give me a good game. And I want to see who's got the best one, because if you got awesome games, it will be in our rotation. You will see it in the classes one day, and you're going to be like, that's my game. Oh, yeah. Does anybody have any questions for me or Mr. Daniel or anybody else on the staff? Anybody? You guys awake today? Hello? Hello? Oh, Cruz, you got a question? Oh.
There you go. How do you want us to send in the games? Like a video or just like an email or text or?
Any way possible, okay?
Okay.
Just
So
send it.
you can send them via direct message on Facebook or Instagram, or you can send them. The email is info at thefirsttgreatercharlotte.org. So it's our website that we use, but the first part is info, info at. So you can send those via any of our social media channels as well.
Awesome. Yeah, I look forward to seeing those games. It's going to be pretty cool.
Please follow us on Facebook and Instagram so that you can keep up with everything. We thank you guys so much. We hope you have a great week, and we will see you soon.
See everybody next week. Take care. Have a great week.